Hi angels, thanks for joining me and welcome to my channel. Now, in today's video I'm going to share with you a ton of new products that I have been accumulating recently. I've probably bought more than I should have. There is a lot of skincare because I was replacing skincare that I had in my routine, and also I wanted to try some new skincare. So I've got quite a bit of skincare and some makeup, and this is everything that I have accumulated. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. If you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing. That would really help me out. If you are interested in seeing what a mature woman of 53 likes to play with in the way of skincare or makeup, then please keep watching. I do have to say that there are two items that are not in this bunch here at the moment, and that is two items from Charlotte Tilbury. As soon as the items became available on Beautylish, I ordered them. I waited till they came onto Beautylish because there's free shipping to New Zealand, whereas if I did it through the Charlotte Tilbury website, I was going to end up paying about another $150 more, A, for shipping, and B, they add all these duties and taxes on. But when I order from Beautylish, that doesn't happen, so I saved myself about $150 by doing it that way. And I ordered the Charlotte Tilbury Starry Eyes to Hypnotise and the latest Instant Look in a Palette eyeshadow and face palette. So I'm really looking forward to receiving those, and I will be doing tutorials on them. They are going to be, especially the Starry Eyes 12 pan palette is going to be later than everyone else's tutorials and reviews, but as it takes me so long to get stuff here in New Zealand, it is what it is. Okay, so starting in this lovely little bunch of goodies here, I will start on my skincare. I recently received this week my latest bottle of the Tarte Knockout Tingling Treatment. This is an acid toner that I use. It is formulated to exfoliate, balance and minimize the appearance of pores. It is a 10% acid complex. It has powerful pH rebalancing blend of salicylic and lactic acids, and I really enjoy this for my acid tone portion of my skincare routine, and I can get it from Sephora NZ now, which is fantastic. I had my eyebrows retouched with microblading earlier in the week, and whilst I was there, she had a New Zealand brand called 3B. It is it says Ultimate Natural Skincare, and this is a cleanser, a Manuka honey cleanser to refresh and revive foam cleanser with Palmarosa. It's not tested on animals, and it's made from Manuka honey, and it is suggesting that it is all natural skincare. It is a foaming, so it comes out of the container already foaming cleanser. I've used it a couple of times and it's really nice as a morning cleanse, so I purchased that and am looking forward to seeing how that goes. I have been using lots of different vitamin C's over the years, and I have just recently purchased this Revision Skincare, and this is the vitamin C lotion 30%. This has the tetrahexyldecyl vitamin C in it, which is a lot more stable than the L-ascorbic acid. Excuse me, I'm still recovering. And so far I'm really enjoying this. Now this is more of a lotion style vitamin C rather than a serum, and I have been enjoying this. It's very expensive, so I am alternating it every day. So one day I'll use my Revisions vitamin C, and on alternate days I am using my ordinary ascorbyl tetraisopalmitate vitamin C, just to make this go a little bit further because I can't afford to keep repurchasing it. Medical grade skincare is skincare that I really appreciate. The only thing that probably stops me from buying as much as I do is probably price, but I have decided recently to try the Osmosis brand, and a lot of people are using these. Brianna Stanko on YouTube owns Premier Look, and I've listened to her skincare videos a lot to learn a bit more about this, plus other, Ben Johnson, the founder of the company. And the Osmosis have got a store online in New Zealand, so that's been fantastic. So what I have purchased is the Osmosis Stem Factor. As a lot of dermatologists recommend a plant-based growth factor as being an important step in your skincare routine. It is quite pricey, so this is the first time I've ever used a growth factor in my skincare routine. I haven't been using it for terribly long, but I have been enjoying it so far. The other items that I got was the Renu, which is their strongest version of their retinol, and this is an item that I'm using every second night because I'm using up another retinol, but it is recommended by dermatologists that we use some form of vitamin A on a daily basis. I am sort of switching it up where I might use this for 2 nights, and then on a third night I might use an acid serum. So when I use this Renu product, I follow shortly after massaging this into my skin for a little bit. I then spray with the Osmosis Boost, which is a peptide activating mist, which accelerates the penetration of the retinol product according to their brand. So I am trying these out. So far so good. Then I repurchased again one of my favourite skincare items, but I could only get it in a really tiny bottle, and it is the Neod's Copper Amino Isolate Serum. I absolutely love this serum, and I use this immediately after cleansing and toning, as it's a very watery substance and it just soaks into my skin, and I truly notice a difference when I use that product. I have got a video coming up on setting up for an affordable skincare routine. I've had a lot of friends ask me if I could help them choosing a basic skincare routine and getting started, and most of these people don't use anything, so it really is a basic startup set. So I have looked at and purchased for myself, because I don't like recommending anything I don't use myself, and I have tried these products from Paulas Choice. Now the products here, and there's a wee sample one, the products here that I have purchased is the Paulas Choice Barrier Repair Moisturizer. Now this is a moisturizer to use in the evening. And for an acid toner, we've got one of their best sellers, which is the Skin Perfecting 2% BHA Liquid Exfoliant. This has a salicylic acid in it, and this is a exfoliator, chemical exfoliator, and I thought I would get that and try that out. And then I've also got the Weightless Advanced Repairing Toner. So this also has peptides and resveratrol in it, and will be very good at helping to prep your skin ready for any of the wonderful actives and serums you are wanting to use on your skin. Then I wanted to try another moisturizer that was probably a little bit more heavy duty, maybe for the evening, and I got the sample size, well the small travel size of the Omega Plus Complex Moisturizer. Now this is a little bit heavier and it is designed for normal to dry skin. I still think my La Vie Labs is a lot more moisturising, but that's my opinion. So I am going to keep trying this on a nightly basis to see how my skin fares. I've used it the last couple of nights and I don't feel like I've woken up with my skin being as moisturised as I'm used to. So it'll be interesting to see if, I'm glad given that I only bought a travel size of it, because if it continues to feel like that, it's not something I'll repurchase in a full size. And last but not least in my skincare, a product that I have fallen in love with is this wonderful eye cream from Glow Recipe. It is the Avocado Melt Retinol Eye Sleeping Mask. This is gorgeous and this has really made a difference to my under eyes. I use it in the evening only because I'm using up another one in the mornings that I'm trying to finish up. Once I've finished the other eye cream up, I will use this morning and night. It is super nourishing. I love it and I think it's great on mature under eyes. Now the fun part is all the things I really didn't need to purchase. Skincare to me is quite vital. Makeup is no good if you don't take care of your skin. So I love my skincare and never see it as a drag to purchase. I do hate it when I run out of something and it is an expensive item that I need to replace if it's at a time when I can't afford it. That really bugs me because skincare is something I feel like I need to replace. Makeup, however, not foundation or base products, because I think base products to me are quite important. My weakness is eyeshadow palettes. Now they are definitely an item I don't need in my collection because I have a ton of eyeshadow palettes and I really don't need to be buying any more, but they are my Achilles heel. They are what tempt me, they are what draw me in, and I'm a sucker. So first off, I did a purchase from Colourpop. Now, I'm not normally a fan of Colourpop because the last few products that I've bought from Colourpop, I have usually done a tutorial for my channel and then passed them on to my daughter. They're not something that I've reached for again, and so didn't repurchase them, but a couple just recently had caught my eyes and I purchased them. And the first one is the Whatever palette, and this is just a gorgeous palette with the most dreamy, warm, fall appropriate shadows. I have filmed a tutorial using this palette and it will be up shortly, and the colours in here are just beautiful. Then the other palette I got, I'm so looking forward to playing with it, but I'm going to wait till my eyebrows settle down and I can get funky with some coloured eyeshadows, because I'm actually not supposed to be getting any makeup on my eyes while they're healing. But I got the Kathleenlights and Colourpop So Jaded palette, and I'm not a colourful makeup kind of girl, but these just really spoke to me. I mean, just some of the colours in here of this palette are just so outside of my comfort zone, but I am looking forward to using them, and I will do a tutorial with this palette in the very near future. Whilst I was on the Colourpop website, I decided to get an array of eyeliners. These are the cream gel eyeliners. They were so affordable, I thought I'd give them a go. And they are a mixture of purple, I've got No Shame, a very dark grey brown Brouhaha, a warm reddish brown Mr. Bing, another dark cool brown Call Me, and a rich warm brown Best O. So I've been using these a little bit. I find them better lining the actual eyelash line with these. They're not very pigmented in the inner waterline. I find my NARS Via Veneto a lot better filling in and being quite intense on the waterline. These are a little bit wishy-washy on the waterline, but they do make a beautiful eyeliner on the eyelash line. Speaking of eyeliners, I also got the Affinity Fly Liner. This is a felt tipped liquid liner, and I love it. It is so easy to create a wing with this. I was watching, if I can think of the lovely girl's name, I'll leave a link to her here, and she has hooded eyes and she likes using this for hooded eyes. I do find I've got to keep my eyes closed or down a wee bit, because if I open them too quickly I still get transfer, but it is so easy to use and get a very nice fine eyeline with that particular eyelining pencil. Another beautiful warm toned palette that I just adore is the Vizia Neutral Mattes 2 palette. This is stunning. Now I've done a tutorial on this as well, so that will be coming very, very soon. I love the colours in this. Now I did find I created nearly a very similar look with both of these palettes, so I had to mix this one up a little bit to create a different look in my tutorial so it didn't look the same as the one I'd done with this. But I do think they are different in their own way. This has definitely got more purples and the navy blue in there and darker shades, whereas this is just straight out warm and it's got shimmers. This is all matte. But I absolutely love this palette. It's stunning. The quality is incredible, and it just blended like a dream. Loved it. Last but not least, I have two palettes from the wonderful Pat McGrath. This palette is gorgeous. This is the Mothership 6 Midnight Sun palette, and I am so looking forward to doing a ton of looks with this palette. It's got so many shades that I think you can mix and match and end up with lots of different looks. I've done a tutorial using this beautiful periwinkle lavendery colour here, and I just love it. So I have two Pat McGrath Mothership palettes now, and this is my favourite. And whilst I was getting some Pat McGrath, I decided I would try this little mini palette because it was really affordable. And if you are new to Pat McGrath and you're wanting to try a palette that's not $125, but you're wanting to try some of her metallic shades, this is a great way to go. These are, I think they're US $28, and you are getting 5 shades. Yes, they're small, they're the same size as what a Colourpop shadow would be. But if you are not used to wearing bold colours, this is any amount of eyeshadow you would need. I love the colours in this palette. They are just beautiful. I am looking forward to having a little bit of fun with this palette, but I thought I didn't mind spending this amount of money on some of her brighter shades, because I feel if I was to spend a mega amount it would be a waste of my money, because I do just gravitate to neutrals all the time. But when I have a play, it's nice to have something small and not too expensive that I can play with if I want to. And these colours look gorgeous. Okay guys, that has been what I have been accumulating lately. It's a lot. My problem is that when life's not going to plan, I come home and I might have a wine when I shouldn't. On the weekend I might have too many wines when I shouldn't. I eat more than I should, so my weight has been creeping on just a little bit, so I have to take stock of that. And I also like buying nice and pretty things. And as I'm not feeling that flash about myself recently, it hasn't been with clothes or anything like that, it's been my makeup and my skincare. So hence why I have quite a bit. Anyway guys, if you enjoyed that, please give this video a thumbs up. If there are any particular things in this haul you would like to see me talk about, review, do tutorials, please let me know in the comments below. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. As I said, that would really help me out. My channel's very small and I would like to see it grow. Please leave me a comment, show me some love, would truly appreciate it. If you'd like to see more videos from me, please feel free to tap or click on either of these links here and you will be taken to some more videos if you would like to see them. I hope you've all had a beautiful and a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you next time. See you later guys. Bye.